Okay. I'm going to start drawing. Oh, come on. You can't tell me that line was already there. Okay, I guess it was. Hi. Just doodling. Oh, hi, Fruit Baddie. Huh? What's the other side? Right, the darker purple. Totally didn't forget her hair. Okay. Let's see. What am I doing? Right. Oh, right. Need to do that. Oh. Hi, Go Play. Oh, wow. You're doing a lot of pages. As you can tell, I've done a lot of doodling. I want to do more pages like this. Like, look how silly this whole thing is. I just can't wait to do more of these. Right. The other side is that. I think it starts with a gray. Alright, gray, yellow, and then purple. It's been so long since I've drawn this persona that I just forgot. How are you doing, Fruit? And everybody left. As long as YouTube isn't lying to me. Okay, so yellow. Yellow starts here. Alright, purple and gray. It's like a grayish black. So this is almost like a lavender purple though. And then there's like the grayish black. And then, okay, actual black. Although, if you put it up to this eye, it's like, it's not fully black. It's like just a tad bit lighter. Just a teensy bit to where if you actually zoomed in, you could tell the difference. But you'd have to really zoom in and have it at the highest quality to notice. Hope you guys are quiet. Where did you come from? I seriously need to design, like, make her her own ref again so I can get the tail right, because my friend puts so many colors that it's hard for me to get all the colors in this one tail. I even have to make the coloring shorter to fit my style. Still can't get everything. Yeah, there's a few more colors before the black that I should have gotten. Oh. Are you still there, Go Play? Just curious. Oh, hi, silly. Don't mind my chaotic art right now. I'm doing good today. I kind of had a later work day and then I got done pretty quick. Starved myself in the process because I didn't really eat much today, but I ate afterwards, so it's fine. But it wasn't a bad day. Oh my god, of course I put hair on one side and not the other. Yay, more cursed art. Woo! It shows that your Fazona's leg has the... Yeah, that's her whole point. Her whole design was based on a non-binary asexual mood board / flag. Because I'm non-binary and asexual. This is her ref. Let me show you. Her original ref, like when she got designed by a friend of mine. This is it, because she can be both a furry and and or anthropomorphic animal, because I don't like the term furry. Or feral. Like an animal. Like she can be both. If I can find it. I know it's down here. Did I pass it? I probably did. Yes, I did. I think. Yes. Here she is. Or they are. Here they are, even I'm correcting myself. But yeah, here they are. This is them. 50% I don't know, 50% I don't care. That really is me. This is probably like the most intricate design I have. I'm not gonna lie. And this is why I always drew myself in sweaters when I animated this character, and I really haven't drawn them in their furry form. I would like to. Like, I mean, I have a little bit, but not like their full body furry form. So, right, the eyes, I always forget. Yeah, this is not the first time I've drawn myself silly like this. Oh yeah, in case you're confused, this one is my sister, my little sister. I found one that was this, and I was just like, that's so my sister, because she actually does smoke. She does smoke and does vaping, so I was like, yeah, that's her. That's her, alright. It's so cute. Yeah, look, so I'm like, gasp. Ooh. Squinting eyes because I can't see because I don't have my glasses on. Low battery. Whee! Little stem jiggle. Wah! Everyone left me. No energy, no bab. I feel like that's gonna be your new saying, is no energy, no bab. Look at my art. Yeah, I do remember. I just meant like the really cursed stuff. It's been a while. She looks blind in that eye, but she's actually not. Oh, and I got this mood board because I actually bought a Pride Itch off of a friend of mine, like years ago. This character is a lot older than she looks. Or seems. I give you energy because I'm so silly. Oh, thank you. I'm actually drinking, I found a sparkling water, like a flavored sparkling water that has caffeine. Let me tell you, it does have caffeine. It doesn't taste like it would, but it does. Like, I can feel it. Like, I was so tired coming home. And then once I started drinking this, I felt like within a couple minutes I was awake. I was like, oh, I'm awake now. I'm in your walls, living rent free and making you cookies. Oh, I love cookies. I am picky about cookies, though. They gotta be soft. Yes. Sparkling water with caffeine. I'm not even kidding. I didn't think such a thing existed, but apparently it does. And I cleaned my stuff and then we went to the store today and I got some milk so I can actually make some matcha in the morning. Now I just need the little bamboo thing so I can actually make it properly. Oh, I should tell Loser that I'm live. And I got some sugar because I do love matcha, but I like the sweetened versions, so like I love it when it's like it has that umami taste, but it's also sweet. But it could also be my problem that I'm just putting too much in one cup. That could be my problem. Matcha, my fave. Oh, you love matcha too? I'm glad. I actually found some ceremonial grade matcha, which I know in Japan that doesn't exist, but in the US it does. It just, I guess it helps the people or the distributors in the US figure out what quality it is, I guess. But basically it just means it's like the first harvest quality, I guess, like the higher quality. And what I had been drinking was the lower quality, which was a second harvest. And I can definitely tell a difference, not just in the quality of the matcha itself, but in the caffeine. I can tell a difference. I love matcha. Also, there's like this coffee place that makes matcha, and let me tell you, if you haven't had matcha with a couple shots of lavender syrup, definitely get it, because makes a difference. Like, it makes you go from ooh yummy matcha to oh my god, this matcha feels like something you drink in spring and it's so refreshing. For some reason, like if you get a strong enough lavender syrup, it just makes it, especially when it's like an iced matcha, it makes it taste so refreshing for some weird reason. At least in my opinion. Normally still opposed to put 2 small. Normally you're supposed to put 2 small cubes in the bowl thing. A little hot water, perfect. I read it's not supposed to be hot. Because if you have it too hot, it'll make the matcha, it basically essentially burns it, which makes it bitter. And I can't stand the taste of bitter matcha. I've been doing it like lukewarm. But if I've been doing it wrong, let me know. But I also do the iced version, not the hot matcha latte. Alright, this is what I'm doing. I forgot that this one's like higher up here. Honestly, I may like do a little redesigning and just to simplify her design a little bit. Because while I do like it, there are some parts that I would like to simplify just a bit. I don't know if it's because I'm getting older or if it's my energy level, but like, I'm just wanting to simplify some of my characters. Which is so unlike me. Even for Chibi, I would just want to simplify. I'm like, what? Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is not the vibe I want to put my candle on. Sorry, Mama. Didn't you put ice, etc., etc.? Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't have the bowl thing or the bamboo whisk. It's on my to-do list to get. Just money's tight right now. Because we're going through something that usually would have been over by now. So there was a slow season with my work. And it should have gotten really busy already, and it's not. And because my mom hasn't been making money, I'm having to give her my money, not all of it, but like some of it for certain things. So like, even though I made a good paycheck, it's like almost gone, and I literally just got it. So yeah, I haven't gotten it yet. You're an alien monster right now. I like Monster, but I'm picky about it. I'm not a fan of like the original Monster. Like the green, like the black and green can. I'm not a fan of it, to be honest. I mean, I'll drink it for the caffeine, but I'm not a fan of it. Now the Red Bull, on the other hand, I'll drink the original version. But I preferred like the flavored versions. Like my go-to Monster is always the white one. I know there's like other flavors, I just haven't tried them. I've also tried like some drinks that are supposed to be like, there's this one that mimics root beer. But it has like a bunch like of essential things like probiotics and other stuff you need, but also has caffeine. I like trying out those kinds of drinks too. And I do like the probiotic sodas. They are pretty nice, especially Poppy, I think is what it's called. It's like a cider soda with like flavoring, which you wouldn't even know it was a cider unless you saw the, like drinking it, you wouldn't even know it was a cider because it doesn't even taste like a cider, but it is somehow. But you don't even taste it. But it's really good. I do love drinking those. Just, I think the reason why they don't sell them in like big boxes like they do like the regular sodas is because it's a prebiotic soda, and they probably don't want to get in trouble if people decide to drink too much of them and hurt themselves by drinking too much. Because I don't really know how that works, but with the probiotics, but I'm pretty sure it'd probably mess up your gut if you drink too many in one day. Because that's what probiotics are for, is for your gut. Because if you're not eating the right things, drinking a probiotic drink or even kombucha would definitely help your gut. I like white and blue. Oh, okay. I'm sorry if I'm boring. I I don't know why there isn't a lot of people in here, because I used to think the reason why there wasn't a lot of people is just because it was late when I was streaming. But there's been a few times in here where it was pretty late and I still had a lot of you guys in here, so that's not what it is apparently. I don't know. But I do have a video coming for you guys soon. It's not going to be an animation, but it's something. Okay, I'm glad, because I don't want it to be boring. I wish you guys would, like, give me things to talk about. Like, give me ideas, because I try to talk, but sometimes I get really in the mood, like the mode of drawing, and then I just forget to talk. But most of the time, you guys are talking on your own, so you usually don't have to worry about it. In fact, sometimes it's hard for me to follow, but as long as you guys aren't bored and you're talking, that's all I care about. But yeah, I'm trying to make a video. Also, I'm hoping if I have enough money, I want to try to buy this camera I've been seeing. It's like a camera that would have the same quality as like a really big camera, like ones you use for photo shoots, except it's small and it's portable. And you can actually attach it to your clothes. So I want to see if I'm able to get it. Unless it's too much money, then I'm not going to get it now. But I would really like to get it because I want to do vlogs. And it's kind of hard to vlog when I can't eat, when I don't have anything to like really set my phone on. And the few things I can, it's like, it's not the right angle. I can't get the right angle, and the only right angle is me holding my phone the whole time, which just isn't doable. So yeah, I really want to get a camera, because I do watch some influencers, and influencers have to worry about cameras, you know. And there's this one called Via Lee, and she tried out this camera and she fell in love with it, and then she was showing it, and the quality is insane. It's like you're using like one of those big cameras that like a photographer would use, except it's tiny. It's like a portable miniature camera, but it has the quality of a big one, which is insane. Oh my god, where's... Oh, it's this one. And honestly, the reason why I don't talk about myself very much is because usually there's not really much to talk about. The only things that ever do happen in my life most of the time are negative. Usually when something happens, it's like something bad, like a family member passed away or something. Which did happen this year, but... But yeah, I just never usually have that much to talk about. I'm a homebody. This is why I'm so active on here, is because I'm a homebody. Hi, Vizu. I don't really like going out a lot. There's only like some times where I like to go out, like when I went to go buy clothes the other day. Speaking of which, I'm not doing that again for a while. I may just order stuff off of Shein. Like, off of a cheap app, because I went to get shirts and shorts. I only got shirts. Now, at this one store, I apparently had like credits or whatever. So the girl saved me $90, extra dollars I would have had to spend. I basically got like 4 or 5 shirts and only paid for one of them. But yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, you are. But yeah, like the shorts, keep in mind, these are like just jean shorts. I mean, yeah, they're higher quality because they're from a mall, but they're just jean shorts. Tell me why jean shorts are $60 to $80 or sometimes even $90 depending on the brand. Tell me why. I mean, I know in the United States the prices have gotten really bad, but that's freaking crazy. I'd have better luck going to a flea market and getting clothes people have used. Like, how sad does that sound? Like, you can't even go out and buy brand new things because it's just so expensive. But I still bought those shirts even though they were ridiculously priced because you gotta treat yourself sometimes. And they're really nice shirts. They're gonna last me a long time. Oh, I forgot about what time it is for you. I'm sorry. It's almost 10:30. Which I probably will be going to bed soon. I really wanted to draw more, but it's what it is. Yeah. It's just so expensive. Yeah, I just wasn't able to today. Because I kind of promised my mom I would do the dishes when we got home, and we didn't get home probably until, I want to say like 5:30. So, yeah. And what's funny is I actually got done, I think, at 2. But I had to wait on my mom. But that's not her fault. It's mine because I'm not driving yet. Yeah, you too. Today's just one of those days though where like just felt like the day went by so fast and I'm didn't have any time to myself, really. Like, I didn't have time to do the things I wanted to do. But if I'm going to actually get up in the morning, that means I'm going to have to go soon. I just didn't want to stream a little. I may not finish this tonight, fortunately, because I'm not drawing very fast. Well, coloring very fast. I'm just trying to do a video for you guys. It's going to be a longer video. But in order to make the video, I have to do like a lot of art for speed paints. And I would have streamed earlier, but also I was eating and I was talking to a friend. Let's see. Oh, no, not that. This. Oh, I also finished a Netflix series that for some reason I hesitated on, even though I really loved the first season of. It's called Wolf King, and I love it. And of course they ended on such a cliffhanger. The best cliffhanger ever, but still cliffhanger. It's like one of those cliffhangers where you're like, no! You don't want it to end, you want it to keep going. Oh, you watched it? Yeah. I got to season 2 and I finished all of season 2 the other day. And I love the series, which when I started it, I didn't know if I was going to love it or not, but I'm glad I did, because it is a good series. Now I'm just waiting for Devil May Cry to update, for it to, for season 2 to come out. I'm really excited for that one. Once that one hits, oh, you best believe I'm watching it. I'll be binging it. And if it doesn't have the same intro, I'm gonna be sad. Yeah, it's just upsetting because there's some series, like, I'm glad they didn't do it with the Sandman series, even though the actor passed away. But, and when in the Sandman series, they actually ended where it was like the series was actually ending and not where it's just left on a cliffhanger. But Netflix has a tendency to leave series on a cliffhanger and never finish them because they canceled them. And one of them was Dead Boy Detectives. I love that show so much. I had such high hopes, and I waited for so long for there to be another season, and then I found out there wasn't going to be another season, and they were canceling it. And I was like, are you kidding me? You could have made so much money on this series, but I guess it didn't do well enough in their eyes. Oh yeah, I love Dan to Dan. I binged it, especially season 2 for some reason. Like, I thought I loved season 1 the most, but then once I saw season 2, I was crazy. It was like, oh my god. And then I got my little sister into it. She doesn't watch a lot of anime, but she loves Dan to Dan. We didn't completely finish it, but we did get to the last episode. We just didn't finish the last episode, but But the first opening is still my favorite opening, though. I do love the second opening, but the first opening is definitely my favorite still. I don't know if it's the beat or the words, but or the animation, or it could just be all of the above, but I love it so much. But yeah. But thankfully, I know the reason why Dandadan hasn't got updated, or why there's not. As far as I know, there isn't any update on if there's going to be another season. And I actually figured out it's because, if you don't know, the author behind the manga version of it, this is his first successful manga. So he's trying to be careful and make sure that he doesn't ruin it. So he stopped drawing the manga for a bit. I don't know. I'm not keeping up with the books or the comics, so I'm not sure if he started back on it yet or not. But he wanted to do writing and get it figured out before he got another season. Well, before he started drawing it himself, and then, you know, they did production on it. But that's the reason for that. In case you were wondering. But I can see why he wouldn't want to ruin it, because it's a very good series, and it has a lot of potential. Oakland. I think you spelled it right. Oh, well, there may be an extra O, but I think you spelled it okay. Honestly, Evil Eye is really funny to me. I really love Evil Eye. Okrun's, like, cursed form will always be my favorite, but but I do love Evil Eye too. He's so funny, especially in the second season when he's in school. It's pretty freaking hilarious. And then when he goes, "That ball is mine," and Momo tries to stop, and then the spaghetti scene, and then when he talks to the student and he's like, "I will murder you," and the students are just looking at him like, huh? And then Momo has to cover for him. And of course, they don't know that he's possessed, so even the teacher gets on to cheat. I just can't. Yeah, I'm glad. I know, right? I love Okrun's evil form. I call it his cursed form, though. Because technically it was a curse, and technically still is a curse. It's just that he has Turbo Granny's power, because only her body went into the cat, not her powers, so that's how he ended up with her power. But it is still technically a curse. I wanted to draw him, but I just don't feel like I do him justice. Maybe I should try to draw him. Not in this stream, but not that yet. Dad, you're so innocent. You would never do anything wrong to me. Me, father, have committed 7 war crimes. What do you mean? That's funny. You're not as bad as me. I watched this vampire anime in front of my mom, and it was one of the first animes I ever got into. And the story is very complicated. So my mom didn't really understand, and she found it very inappropriate, and she actually made me stop watching it. Or tried to, at least. She tried to make me not watch it anymore. But my mom realized back then that, well, she didn't think that I wasn't innocent. She just thought that I didn't understand what I was actually watching, which kind of true, I didn't. Now I do. But my mom was the kind of person that, she didn't even want us to watch Adventure Time, so. Because she thought it was inappropriate, which it probably was. Vampire Night. If you actually know what I'm talking about, I'll be surprised. Oh, which one? But to be fair, I read the manga before I watched the anime, so I already pretty much knew everything before I even watched the anime, so. Oh, I need the yellow first. Yellow! That's the one that traumatized you? I guess I was just a dark little kid then. That was the one I loved. But to be fair, in my defense, I was also the kid that grew up with Twilight. Still to this day, my mom's husband picks on me and calls them glitter vampires. Oh yeah, it is good. I do like Vampire Night still to this day. It was just very, even for a vampire story, just in general, it was very dark and emo. Yeah, he calls them glitter vampires, and I don't know why, but it just irks me, and it's like that an itch you can't scratch. Like, even the other day when we were at the mall, he saw this thing of Jacob, and I'm like, ooh, and he's looking at me like, oh yeah, you love Twilight, right? And then I look at him like, but Edward's my favorite. He just looks at me. And no doubt he was probably thinking glitter vampire lover. Because to him, vampires don't glitter in the sun. They burn in the sun, so it's just like, he's just like, I don't get why you're obsessed. But if you know anything about D&D and the like D&D game, the third game, there's this vampire called Astarion, and I'm obsessed with him. If you don't know who he is, I can show you pictures, because boy, when you see pictures, me and my mom love him. Pop, maybe I'm a werewolf and I might have my shirt off for the majority of the show. I'm a vampire. I'm shiny. Oh my god. What's actually funny is I have all the books. All the Twilight books. The whole thing. My mom got it for me for my birthday one year. I think when I turned 16 she got it for me. So I've had those books for a long time. What? Oh, I was talking about Astarion. The game he's from is called Baldur's Gate 3, I think. It's based on D&D, which is short for Dungeons and Dragons. If you've seen Stranger Things, it's the little game that they play. Except there's like a video game version. But anyways, he's a vampire. He's a vampire elf. He's an elf that was turned into a vampire. And there's like this book that's going to be coming out that, like an ebook. And it's going to be about his backstory. And the actor that played as him in the game is going to be voicing him. Because everyone knows there's only one person who can voice him. Here, I'll show you what it looks like. Just to give you some context as to why I'm so obsessed. Which, it's funny to say I'm obsessed because I haven't hardly played any of the game, but... Tell me you won't be obsessed when you see this man. This is him. Okay, shouldn't show you this because that's too inappropriate. This is him. Astarion trying to seduce, manipulate you. Astarion finally opening up to you. Oh, that's funny. Yep, Mr. Bloody Man. But yeah, that's him. Oh my god, yeah, I knew that would be your reaction. If you search him up yourself, just wait till you hear his voice. Like, his voice is what brings it all together, I swear. Yeah, he's in a video game. But you can search up, like, scenes of him. But since you're young, make sure it's the appropriate scenes, not the inappropriate ones. Let's just say there's inappropriate scenes and you don't want to see those. Where's the... What is it? Hey. Where's the... Oh, the running one's right here. Okay. Well, that's all I can do today. Oh well, I was actually alive for an hour. That's surprising. But anyways, I gotta go. Unfortunately. Hi, you have a good night too. I'm trying to actually go to sleep semi-early, so... Not that it'll make much of a difference because my body, it just makes me more tired if I get more sleep, so...